Okay, yeah, I guess the list of things ran out. Hello! This is still loud. Now it's less loud. Still loud in my ears though, but that's my problem. Hello! Hello everyone. How are you all this evening? I continue to be a shambles and start these streams off in terrible, terrible ways. For one, I only decided on what I was going to play about, well, 20 minutes before I started. And then I left emo only mode on. And then I didn't even update the stream info. So yeah, all going pretty well. And three folk in there pretending the emo only mode is still on. But at the very least, on my end it says that it's off. Howdy, Icky for 000000000000000. Who have we got in? DD, hello. 10 Elements, welcome in. Pixie Cow, hello. Sorry, I mean Pixie Coo. Because I have to pronounce it that way. You know, the Scottish way. Oh god, this soundtrack is a touch on the ridiculous side. And I would say I'm looking forward to hearing more of it, but I haven't actually heard any music whilst playing this game, and I've not played much of it in fairness, just checking that it's working. It makes me wonder if my completely legally obtained copy is a bit buggered. Strangers, thank you very much for the host. If you are indeed in the chat and not still watching Will-O-Was, which, yeah, is fair enough. Oh, we can talk, but sometimes an emote can say so much more. What are these emotes you have done? Hi. I feel like we have a word for that, Didi. Oh, you are there, strangers. Hello. You have a panpipes emote, 10 Elements. Why the hell not, is my initial reaction, but yeah, that's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Lurking and bouncing between folks, that is also fair. Phone, shush. Ooh, darling, never a good sign when you move your thumb and hear a loud crack. That's about the one thing of mine that I've not been able to crack. Hip or back, lower back type thing, yes. Knees, yes. Elbows, yes. You like some panpipe music, you had to. That is absolutely fair. I only go for this sort of music myself. Which is bells of some kind? Xylophone? Never actually thought about what makes that noise. I said I've not been playing Gabriel Knight since it came out. It was only basically when I reviewed it that I started playing it. Reminds you of the time you dislocated your thumb and didn't know why it hurt so much until you accidentally popped it back into place. Jeez. Did thumbs have some kind of like hypermobility thing that makes that less obvious? I think if you dislocate your shoulder, it's pretty obvious. I don't know. What have I been up to recently? Saw some friends at the weekend to continue our Arkham Horror board game session. We didn't all die horribly. And you can't prove otherwise. Circus kid life. That answers a question and raises several others. I've also just had a look at the tags being applied when I picked Deep Fear, and they're only sort of matching up. Hang on. Now it's showing me a different set. I must have still had the ones for Prey up on my stream summary thing. I haven't been able to play Arkham yet. How is it? It's good. Like if you've played, was it Elder Sign? It's a bit like that, but with a persistent campaign. and some deck building. Action, horror, and adventure game seems correct for me. Yeah. Like I said, I think the old tags were still showing up, but when I went to edit stream info, it was the right ones. So just this page being a bit slow. You know what? I said that, strangers. I don't actually have any questions. It just seemed like the thing to say, and then I said it. So, apologies. I should have said what I meant. But you might be wondering what the heck this game looks like. It looks a little something like No Signal, because there's something I want to do first. Show you this. Preferably it would have been without that big pop-up from my SCART to HDMI thing in the way, but oh well. Let's see. So yeah, I got me one of those satiators, which if you don't know is optical drive replacement. And it's loading all these games off an SD card, which I definitely got completely and utterly legally. I did 10 Elements. I paid far too much for it. Not only was it shipping, but was it shipping? They may have given that to me for free, but in any case, I got hit by customs. So way too much money just to be able to also still use the optical drive while you're holding off on one for now. Entirely fair. It is a lot of money. I just decided to do it. So one thing I would change if I could be arsed downloading the menu code and figuring out how to compile it is some way to, I don't know, scroll these names of stuff, because one of these is the .bin and one of these is the .q. And it's the .q I want, so I'm having to guess alphabetical order for which one gets loaded. But yeah, damn thing works. I think it's a little bare bones, and deliberately so. I believe that's how the man what made it decided it should be. And that was the way it was. Evening, Nikki. How are you doing? Hello, His Cussiness. I'm doing all right. Started with a shambles, as often I do.
Everyone on
but
base,
otherwise fine. How are you all?
Instructions are given. Do not make a sound. Stop all construction work. I repeat, do not make a sound. This is not a drill.
Can't be a drill. He said stop all construction work. I know people go mad over the mode, but I don't really want to get rid of my disk drive. Having a chill evening? Good. I did see you were off your streams, regular stream schedule, which is absolutely needed at times. So yeah, when I said Resi but underwater though, I don't think it was much of an exaggeration, quite frankly. I kind of wonder how this would look in a side-by-side comparison with the Saturn version of Resident Evil. Because they did port Resi to the Saturn, but only the first one. Second one, they were just like, oh, give up. Does it have tank controls? It does indeed. Not entirely sure if that was a pun or not, but yeah, tank controls. I don't think there's any options I want to set, but nevertheless, it's what I do. Go into the options first. And, you know, this may make it obvious that there's going to be an extra mechanic at work in this game. To do with oxygen. Nope, don't go back in. I only pressed the button once. How dare you? You know, as much as I want to go with the original Saturn controller, the big bulky one, because I have massive hands and it just fits a little bit better, I did not like those shoulder buttons. or the D-pad. The D-pad was cutting into my thumb, so I'm using the Mark II pad. You know, they added a mercenary mode to Saturn Resi 1. What did they call it? Battle mode. That was it. You get it. It's a wave. Because water. In fairness, I think a lot of companies suffered from Nintendo having a patent on what was probably one of the best D-pads. Turn this up a little bit. Because I cannot guarantee this has subtitles because it's old. This is something falling back to Earth, that's nice. Let me know how the audio levels are, by the way, because it's a slightly awkward setup. I've got my CRT telly off to the left, and main monitor off to my right, and the mic somewhere in the middle of that. And enjoy the horrendously bad voice acting, of course.
Pacific Standard Time, 18 hours and 37 minutes. An unidentified flying object emitting a regulatory signal crashed into the Pacific Ocean.
Oh
This
boy.
is Rainbird. Eldridge, do you read? This is Eldridge.
Yeah, copying Resi, copy the bad voice acting. What else would you do?
Alien object discovered. Thought to be part of the cage. Point N17158. Roger, Rainbird. Did the cage sink to the bottom? That's very possible.
I'm gonna find out that they built the whole base around this.
Rainbird, drop a buoy at the point and come back. We'll have the J-Box go. Roger.
So far, sound to seem okay? Yay, thank you. Bloop. Did you just fire a depth charge at this thing? That's not friendly. Hell of a torch on it though, look at that. Oh god, I'm actually flashing back to Subnautica now. Okay, was that a depth charge or a submarine, or were those two different clips? I'm a little lost all of a sudden. Is this unrelated to the thing that fell into the ocean? It's just somebody depth charged in a submarine. How much of this am I meant to comprehend? I mean, I don't know about you, but that looks like one of our capsules. I would not look at this and think UFO. I'm gonna level with you folks. I have absolutely no idea what's going on now. Other than there's a base underwater, a thing fell from the sky. Clearly the thing that fell just happened to line up with the sub getting its mail delivery. Yeah. The base was already there, it was just unrelated to the UFO thing.
Stella.
Look, put your waifu down for a second and answer the phone.
Chief!
You don't have to yell, Mookie. I can hear you just fine.
It's an emergency! Sharon's drowning in the E-pool! Come quickly!
Is she I?
I'm right above you. I'll be right there.
Hurry, Chief!
You want bad voice acting? There you go. Chief! Can't even get my voice up that high. Yeah. Yeoldic tank controls. But this is, I think, an odd thing to have in the first room. 1 first aid kit, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 is my limit apparently. Okay, that's the map button. Items button. Okay, I could only carry 8 first aid kits. That's fair enough, really. And I have an air grenade. Oh, there's going to be some fuckery with that later on. And I wasn't joking about, you know, the waifu comment. That's not a realistically drawn character in this universe. Clearly waifu. They had the character react to the yelling like a normal person would. Yeah, that was a surprising and refreshing change of pace. Smile never seems to change. Mate, I don't think you get how pictures work. Can I read what's on the wall there? Nope. Right, let's just go down and see what these chuckle fucks are up to. One of them is drowning, apparently, which kind of implies they were... Yep, there he is. Kind of implies they were assigned to an underwater base without actually knowing how to swim.
Chief!
Yeah, okay. What I get for turning on stereo sound.
Chief!
Why do they keep reusing that take?
What's going on?
April Fools! Did you forget it's April Fool's Day?
You know, we don't have time for these fun and games.
Sorry, Chief. The mood around the big table had been kind of stuffy lately. So, I had to play a joke before going crazy.
What do you mean,
Chief!
stuffy?
You were just transferred here a week ago, so you may not have noticed, but it's been especially stuffy lately. The Army people have been really uptight.
Releasing Navy
Hope nobody drowns on April 1st next year. The boy who cried drowning.
Roger. Seafox automatic pilot system off.
Seafox, play ball. This time Mermaid may be waiting for you.
Yeah, I wish. If only they were real mermaids.
Yeah, definitely.
What the? What was that? Hey, stop!
No, really, what was that?
Seafox, do you read me? Seafox, what's wrong?
No, it's C-Fax, and it's not been in use for a while. They shut that down. You know what, never mind. If only they were real mermaids. So you want to be devoured by fish women? I mean, I'm sure there's a Call of Cthulhu game that'll take care of that for you. That's weird. It kind of just looks like physical models that haven't been shot in high speed. Yeah, this mail delivery has gone entirely off the rails.
Attention please. Would ERS John Mayer immediately report to the CCD area deck group? I repeat, would ERS
Chief,
John
I think
Mayer
they need you.
Chief!
That was his emergency call. I wonder what happened.
I'd better go.
Hey, Chief! You got a cold?
Chief!
You could say that.
John, take care of yourself.
Thanks.
Thanks. Actually, let's see if they have anything to say. Brace yourself too hard. He's been here a week. $10 says the person piloting you letter from his mother-in-law was in the shipment. Or they were about to get their Dear John letter and they were just they couldn't take it. But I need to hurry to the deck. In theory. But for one thing, I'm gonna have a drink. And two, I'm gonna see if the sneezing idle animation triggers. Because he really does have a cold. Okay, not yet. Undo it. I'll just reset the anime. Okay, I'll stop now. Yeah, and go to all that effort to try and avoid alimony, but nope. Under the sea was not enough. The IRS will get them. So, up to the deck sounds like climb up the ladder, because I've immediately forgotten the existence of my map. Area 1F to Area 2F. Oh yeah, the left shoulder button just makes this thing appear and disappear. Not sure why. Need one of the fireproof suits. Probably not underwater, probably fine. Oh, he was part of the SEAL team. Get him. 2 years since you were discharged. What did you do? You ever get that where, you know, the accomplishments of your predecessors are just plastered across the office wall? Right. Deck. Deck I am going to. Is that just E at the top, or is that a badly drawn ladder? Either way, I'm guessing I should go towards it. Seems like the kind of place they would put the exit. Are they just forgetting to draw him for the first frame of moving a scene? Yeah, that looks like that was a pretty good... No, that's the opposite of what I want to be doing. I think. I really don't know. So, E was for elevator. I've worked that out. I happen to know the other end of the hangar bay is just like a weapons or locker room. Right, cheers, pal. That ain't it. E for lift. Exactly. We live on the same island. We share some of the same vocabulary. You know how this works. E-pool. I think this naming convention is going too far. If there's anything you don't want to make electronic, it's a pool. And I've just gone round in a circle. God fucking... It was up to the deck, right? Tell you what, figure out if I can... Yep, I can change floors. So, flashing pink is the room I'm currently in. And guess I'll just explore until I run out of ideas. Well, honestly, this is probably a game that plays to the Saturn's strengths quite well. Apartment area. The gate is locked. No apartment for you. It is apart from you. Although that's somebody's personal room that's not in the apartments section, I guess. Oh, controlled it. Right, we're here. We've got it. Wasn't very well labelled, because... Well, you try reading text on a CRT.
Mayor, we've got a serious situation.
What's the problem?
A while ago, the Sea Fox, which was just getting ready to depart, crashed into the Navy area.
Crash? What happened?
We don't know yet. I asked Dubois, the designer, to come too.
Oh, there's no problem with my Seafox system. No accident should have occurred. Oh!
We can't get through on the wireless to either the Sea Fox or the Navy area. We have no idea what's going on over there.
This is terrible. My masterpiece is ruined. Oh, what am I gonna do?
The rescue force has been contacted, but they can't make it for a while.
The fuck?
Do you want the ERS to go in?
The Navy area is top secret and out of your jurisdiction. But we don't have a choice. I want the ERS to go check it out in the Little Shark.
We're ready to leave any time.
Dubois, the Navy area diagram.
The Navy area has an emergency pool which you can come out of.
First, find Dr. Weisberg. This is the top priority. Next, move the Navy area and connect it to the big table. That'll be all.
Copy.
Fine. I'll give this to you. It's the Navy area level 1 key. Get ready right away.
Sad part is the guy in the brown suit is probably
I'll
the
do my best.
best voice actor we've seen so far.
Out. There are civilians here. We don't want to start a panic.
Understood.
Finally, somebody who does worse voices than me. See, I'm starting to worry now. Now that the lilac outfit has been pointed out, and I'm starting to wonder if this is a camp stereotype. And if it is, I'm very sorry to expose it to you. Found the Camp Australian. Australian? Oh god, I'd have to... I thought it was English, but now I'll have to listen to his voice again to figure that out. Counting on you for the Navy area. Perfect writing. This is where you show what the ERS is made of. Are made of the... Oh, actually... almost make out some detail on the face. Is he wearing shades? It's underwater. Dude. You can only do your own voice and you don't even do that very well. I disagree. I'm pretty sure I heard you on one of Trolls' streamathons. Perfectly good voice. I think it's just deep set eyes. I mean, yeah, it is... Oh, same brain right there. It is quite possible, and if I remember correctly, we're heading down to the Little Shark, because nobody had the imagination back then to go with Boaty McBoatface. That's the first time you'll ever hear me praise that name for imagination. I believe you'll be able to see him much closer up.
Sharon was worried that you were mad.
I'm not mad. More importantly, Mookie, how's the little shark?
Best conditions. Like the Yankees in '96. Why? What's up?
An accident in the Navy area. We're the first to go in.
You mean we get to go in and check out the Navy's secret weapons with our own eyes?
No, we get to go in and
Hey,
do an interpretive
this is
dance.
no joke,
Yes!
You've got an important job to do. I'll fill you in later.
Dude, that
Yes,
just kind of
sir.
looks like you put a sticky note on the guy's back. That's not a pat on the back by anybody's standards. Ah, proper 90s music now. I don't know if it's just that drum noise or if there's more to it, but there's something distinctly 90s about this music. Kick me? No, Pixie Cat, I'm streaming. But yes, that is exactly the kind of sign I had in
Okay,
mind.
Mookie, let's slide on into home.
Hurry up and get out, Mookie.
Please never talk about sliding into things again.
Where's the key, Chief?
Where did you come from, Chief?
You mean this?
Man!
Thanks. I'll go first. Can't wait to get a look at the top secret weapons.
Oh, you're just playing into the horror movie stereotype, aren't you, man? Ah, well, look forward to that. And that bastard just nicked it. Unless I only got the level 1 key. I think that counter up in the corner is the amount of air that's in the room. What the fuck do I do? Ah, there it is. Very obvious door, that one. PCE card. Great. Exactly what I need for my old laptop. Circulation system is broken. Activate the ES or else it's going to be tough. As in, you'll suffocate to death.
Okay, let's hurry.
Yep. Pretty tough, that one. It seems to be temporary. I mean, I don't know about you, but that's exactly what my fridge looks like. I just want a jar of milk and have to turn this wheel contraption. Oh, it's terrible. And wait to take a look at the top secret weapon, says someone before they
You're
push
slow,
a button
Chief.
that sets off said
I didn't
weapons.
think you were that old.
Ooh, shiny. That is exactly what that voice line deserved. Just to... That's enough, honey. Just... No. I kind of get that, you know, he's the enthusiastic one who's going to rush into danger. Also kind of like how he was about to say something and then just no words came.
He's hurt.
Hey, you okay?
Kill me, please.
What?
So that's a no.
Kill me, please.
You're holding the gun wrong. Oh, you were handing it to... Oh, right. He's hurt. We noticed, thank you. Mate, your torso isn't attached to your legs.
What's this?
What's this music reminding me of David Bowie's Black Star? Here, what? Yeah, maybe we should listen to his request. I'm inclined to agree. Oh, now you're not so keen to get into the thick of things, are you? Huh? I'm intrigued by the one spike out of his ear. Alright, it's bugs. It's bug time. Block 17. Usually don't name these things. Please. Can move while aiming. It can be smug about one thing. And keep an eye on that. Oh! So it's toggle. I'm just getting the hell out of here until the air recharges. Only instead of standing there staring at all that happened, we had unloaded into his skull when he requested. Assuming that would, you know, set off the transformation quicker.
Let's go back, Chief! This is bad!
We haven't finished our mission. We have to save the doctor.
Please, no! You saw how that guy turned into a monster.
That's got a point, mate.
That was strange.
Oh, these crazy Navy guys.
Yes, this is Mayor.
Turning into bugs.
What's the situation over there?
Besides the air system being down, there seems to be no major damage. Also, one of the survivors turned into a monster.
A monster? What are you talking about? Anyway, save the doctor, and hurry up and start the Navy area docking operation. SEALs are on their way. We'll leave the final solution up to them.
I mean, remember, this guy was in the
You heard
SEALs.
the man.
I
Let's
don't know
go.
what he's seen.
Mookie, pilot me around the Navy area.
Wait! Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. But on the condition that you give me my vacation 1 week earlier. Then I'll take you around the Navy area wherever you want.
Okay. I'll see to it you get topside earlier.
All right. I gotta get out of here. This place gives me the creeps.
Wait, what did that say? Oh, rubber Glock. I thought it said rubber Glock for a second. Yep, seems to be no structural damage around here. Apart from a couple of bullet holes. Don't know where those came from. Alright, so find an air thing. Already forgotten the name of it. And the monster's disappeared, which means his body disintegrated or it went away. Now it's not the time to worry about vacation time. I mean, granted, it is about, you know, the least that they could do given the circumstances. There we go, that's what that air grenade was for. Unfortunately, it's a temporary fix, and also it was my only one. So I wonder if firing the weapons uses up oxygen quicker. Because, you know, it is an explosion. Save the game while we're here. Yeah, that's right. I got a cartridge. Right, charge. You know what? That probably was a waste of a grenade, now I think about it. There we go. Is Considering that thing refilled my bullets, I'm guessing air is going to be the pressing concern more than anything else. Yeah. Oh, hello. Teleport to pick... Oh, regular grenade? Or is that an air grenade? Yeah, regular grenade. And I had 2 more air grenades. I was incorrect. I'm very happy about that. Because, you know the game is going to bring that straight back round to me later and just like, oh, there's 2 air in this room. Figure it out fast, fucker. Oh, there you are. Where'd you run off to?
Oh, yeah! Here's the key back.
So, will it move?
Have faith. I'll let you know when it's ready. You still remember that 1-week deal, right?
Yeah.
What, get rid of you faster? No, how terrible. You think these protect these things a little bit better from shorting out, considering potential water hazards in all directions on account of being underwater, you know? Hi, pal. I have the level 1 Navy key. Why is chimp noises? Why was chimp noise? The hell was going on in this base? Oh, was it FMV? I was wondering for a second. There's some shock to... Oh, yeah. You know what? I would not be surprised if it was the same
Stella.
sound effect.
It can't be. Gina Weisberg? MI? Head researcher? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, please tell me that's not her who we saw the picture
Dr.
of that was
Weisberg,
going to turn
I'm
out to
John
be
Mayer
a
of
previous
ERS.
romantic interest.
Chief, I just got confirmation for my early leave.
Mookie, is it going to move?
No sweat. I was rolling my gas convoy when I was 3.
Get a move on. We'll be back at the big table soon.
Big table, huh?
It's a table.
You want to fill us in? What? No, we're just skipping it. Okay. I mean, that's a perfectly legitimate SEAL move right there, Dee Dee. Shaking them. Hey, do you have any internal injuries? How did I do an impression of that like he was being shaken? That does not make sense. Hello, Pandora. Thank you for the Pizza Heart. How are you today? We're playing a game with terrible voice acting. Double shake. Like, they're both trying to bring each other to their senses and they just have no sense of the situation. Chimp friend.
Whoa. Your boyfriend?
Whoa.
Just
Mate.
kidding.
Mate.
Danny, there's a monster. We have to shut off this area.
What was it this time? Another mermaid?
It's true. I saw it. It was terrible.
I'm sick of your horror stories.
I'm not lying, right, Chief?
Danny, maybe you should seal off the area.
Maybe you should stop putting your hand on people's shoulders. You've been here a week.
Pressure psychosis.
That's
Dr.
what I
Weisberg,
I'll go to Commander Clancy's room.
Why for? Would you care explain?
Not very friendly, huh?
But she's beautiful.
So that makes it
Go
okay.
return Little Shark before the area is shut
Fuck's
off.
sake.
What? I told you there's a monster down there.
Didn't you say you just took care of it?
Okay, I'll go. I'll go.
I'll go with you part way. Don't be scared, kid.
Don't call me kid.
I like how they both have to take the elevator, but he's deliberately distanced himself just to shun. Just to be like, no, and no talk to you. Oh, you're a bit rubbish today, but how it be sometimes. Yeah. Doesn't mean I have to like it, though. It means I shake my fist at the universe until it makes your day better. It doesn't seem safe. Nothing in this area seems safe, frankly. Well, a big hole in the floor is for big things, isn't it? I'm guessing that's the reasoning. I have no recollection of what I'm meant to do right now. So yeah, might as well go to the sea farm area. Wait, were those railings there when the men stepped onto the left? I think those popped into existence. Or like popped out of the floor. Whatever happened, I didn't really question it for some reason. Well, it says Sega Bass Fishing on the door. It bloody well may have. I think the clipping on this foreground element is incorrect. Some nice patterning below the rail, though. Quite nice. It's just the actual top of the rail seems 1 pixel too low. It's weird. Railings went into the floor when the lift stopped moving. Okay. So we're not all seeing things. That's good. Oh, it's him again. Oh, I didn't mean to press. Here you go, mate. Have some air. That's the button I meant. I'm in the sea farm. Brilliant. My dreams have come true. Garen's room. I really should learn the names of these characters. We've got Dr. Weisberg so far. Oh, no, I'm not going back here. Back to the breeding pool. It is probably the doctor I'm meant to follow, isn't it? She said where she was going, but I didn't pay attention. Because my brain didn't want to. In fairness, I would say these have probably better quality backgrounds than the first Resident Evil. And fairly detailed as well, at least in this area. I hope we just play this game as we are on chimp protect duty. Well, I didn't actually see where the chimp went. Don't believe it went with the doctor. More bullets. Good, I guess. Okay, we're still on the place that's not the place where we started. No. And Pellegrino has run out. Have to get up at some point. No. I'm a programmer, it's not allowed. Well, Thank God that corridor was there. I mean, I say that there's a case to be made for rooms that just build the sense of place. Oh,
What's
joy.
the matter, Dubois?
John, it's a facility check. I have this strange feeling.
That doesn't sound too good.
Oh, definitely. It's from the air unit area. It's howling at the top of its lungs. I wonder if it's wearing down.
Can it be fixed?
Oh, not right away. Oh, by the way, Commander Clancy was looking for you.
Okay.
Mate, one, that's definitely not your natural voice. And two, you are not navigating that brake very well. What the heck is this? Extremely good question, Pandora. Oh, mate, wash your hands. Literally laughed at... Yeah, I was worried that it was a big, terrible stereotype. Seriously, who Metal Man bring at least 30 full balloons of helium into the VA booth? I mean, if I could get away with that, I might, but... Something tells me that my voice doesn't hold up long enough to do voice acting. Also, I think this is me heading forward rather than back the way I came. But I'm genuinely not sure. Also, we're about to get pelted by missiles, so we've got that to look forward to. Yeah, let's keep going, see what happens. What are you? It's another room I don't oh no, I do recognize this room. Do I? Maybe I do. Regulator could replenish the air, but I don't. So I guess that's something to look forward to. I do feel like we're just kind of wandering around waiting for the plot to happen at the moment. Although the game has been kind enough to indicate what shape that plot will take. It involves some missiles. Okay, yeah, so CCD, we're back in the place we started. I guess we went over to the other facility and brought it over, hence that FMV of the entire table moving across the ocean floor. Air grenade, yay! Yeah, for anyone who didn't see it, air is going to be a factor in this game, given that we're on an underwater base and all. The point where we do have air grenades. It's not enough in a room, we can chuck a grenade for a bit of a boost. Don't need any first aid kits. Oh, does he say anything different about the picture now? So this doctor, who may or may not look like his waifu, doesn't have any more thoughts on it after meeting her. Okay. Still, can he go that way? No. Room. Be creepy if the smile did change, yeah. Unless somebody's just snuck into his room with a marker pen, which is poor form. Right, pal. Nothing to say, you're just practicing your twerking pose? Okay. Captain Clancy's calling for you in his room. Well, thank God it's marked on the map. I don't know what it is. I get that reading text on a CRT telly was a challenge at times, but I still feel like maps could have been better labelled back in the day. Just one of those things like working subtitles. Games just decided, no, none of this. And again, subtitles have the exact same problem in terms of readability. The way it's funny, because Dead Rising did that thing of having the text that was too small to read on anything but an HD TV. If they'd done that like a year later, would have got away with it. Trees and preservation of humans. Element 3, the British Interplanetary Society. It's Project Daedalus. This was a design study for sending a probe past Bernard's star, which is about 5.9 light years away, in the constellation of Ophiuchus. That'll have to do. In this project, a 54,500 ton spacecraft with huge pulse microfusion rockets set out on its 43-year trip to Bernard's star. That's going to be what fell back to Earth, isn't it? Cruising speed would reach 13% the speed of light after its 4th year away from our solar system. Nearly half a century is a long way to travel, especially for humans. Not only are food and maintenance important, the biggest problem is age. If a 20-year-old astronaut were to go up, he would be 70 by the time he reaches his destination. No guarantee he will live that long. In order to artificially control a living organism's life, researchers are studying cold sleep. I don't think you've spent very much time on that title, I'll be honest. This is a means of freezing and preserving life. Originally, this method was thought of for humans who have died, so that they may be resurrected in the future. Yeah. Sorry, yeah, here. Yeah. I mean, a few goes, I think I got it. But in present times, there is no such technology. It's simply a fairy tale for now. There have been reports of success in resurrecting life, though. In 1986, an American scientist was able to bring his pet dog's body temperature down to 10 degrees Celsius, stopping the dog's heart and brain, Monster, bringing the dog to a dead state. After 7 hours, he then brought the dog back to life by giving it an electric shock, Monster. Similar types of experiments have succeeded on chimpanzees as well. Multiple monsters. However, the maximum time limit for these experiments was 7 hours. This experiment did show the possibility of cold sleep, but when it comes to a matter of decades and not hours, further studies will be needed. Atomic... I know it's a different version of atomic, but I first read that with atomic bombs in mind. It was like atomic bomb biology professor. Or maybe it's just using atomic as an intensifier. What they say, you aren't dead till you are warm and dead. Did they say that? Did I miss a memo? Next month's evacuation drill is posted. Good, we need it now. Did you see anything that's happened in the past hour? Load. Can you not have timed that down a little bit? I'm willing to bet that's just a sound effect playing and not just part of hiding the load time. Oh, hello. There he is.
Dr. Weisberg, I think you should rest a bit in the infirmary.
Yes, but there's something I want to check on, so I'm going back to my room in the MI area. Thanks for everything, Mr. Mayor.
John's fine.
Excuse me.
Thanks for going, Mayor. I heard everything from Dr. Weisberg.
A human being turning into a creature? What's going on in the Navy area?
What goes on in there is top secret.
Oh, now he's upset
I'm
about
afraid I can't answer your questions, but I will say this. The Navy has nothing to do.
First reaction was just, that's strange.
Anyway, a SEAL team has been called in for the rescue. Until they arrive, the Navy area will be sealed off. This is Clancy. What? Okay, I'll be right there. The Sea Fox. It's in a bad situation. Mayor, you come to the deck too.
Okay.
What next?
The deck. I remember that one. Oh, Willowaz is doing a raid. Hello! Hello, lovely. How are you? How are you? Why did my accent change? I type a thing which is make it difficult to talk. Blip. There we go. How was Until Dawn? Did you get to the end or is there more to go? And more importantly, Dee Dee's redeemed Go Full Glasgow, so that's what I'm going to do. But more importantly, Willowaz, did you get any more tricks? Captain Dawkins. Yeah, this is going to sound extremely off base with the Go Full Glasgow redeem. Captain Clancy Dawkins, US Navy Pacific Fleet. After due consideration for all your efforts in previous incidents and all you have done for the United States of America, you have now been appointed Chief of Command of the Underwater Fueling Facility Base SSB-01 as of January 1st, 1999. Oh my god, we heard his real voice. He's actually posh English and not Scottish at all. No, I've been found out. I'm melting. I got 2 more chapters to go. Fair enough. And name your tricks. Well, I'm glad no mean bugger came in and redeemed 100 bits to make you eat something sour, which would have been absolutely terrible. I don't know what kind of monster would have done that. Right. January 1st, 1999, Virgil K. McBride, Chief of Command, US Navy Pacific Fleet. So he got promoted to an underwater fueling facility. And I feel there's more to that situation that's open. Very odd. Anything else? Is this his predecessor's achievements on the wall as well? No, apparently no. Monstrous sour sweets. As I was saying in your stream, because I was watching it before I started my own. Damn it. I need to trim my beard. There's hair getting everywhere. So this is Horror 2, right? Allegedly, we have seen a monster and we shot it. That's mostly what's happened so far. Oh, and there's a doctor who we may or may not recognize who's acting a bit weird, which is saying a lot given how everyone acts in this game. Suffice to say, I've got no idea what's going on. But yeah, as I was saying in your stream, I have no idea what the appeal of sour candy is. It's like a contradiction of terms. They're cooking, making pizzas. Excellent. It's made the best tom sauce for the top. I'm just eating it with a spoon. Not going to have enough of the pizzas. Yes, see me and attempting to make cakes when I was younger. If some of that cake batter had made its way into my brain, it would explain a few things. You love sour sweets. What's the appeal? Why for do you love them? If indeed you can explain, which if you can't, that's fair enough. It's opinion based, but I don't know. The appeal is giving younger children sour candies, so you get to eat the rest of the candy while they decide they don't want any more. They're sour. Well put. Ah, yes, this is the deck. I remember now. But as sour as I'm willing to go is the lemon and limoncello syrup ice cream that I have, and cola bottle sweets that have the... I was going to say sugar around them, but that's got to be something else.
The Seafox missile hatch is open. Either there was a malfunction, or someone opened it from the inside.
Be more impressed if they opened it from the outside.
I can hear water in the Seafox's torpedo room. A torpedo will be launched in less than 10 seconds. It has a sonar tracking device.
Everyone on base, until instructions are given, do not make a sound. Stop all construction work. I repeat, do not make a sound. This is not a drill.
I just said no construction work. Here's the drill. I forgot that I can't roll my R's, and therefore imitating a drill noise is actually quite difficult for me.
What What's that sound?
It's the air unit area.
Oh my
Air
God.
unit area. So the response to a missile attack is to stand really still and kid on the no win. Well, torpedo attack, but whoosh.
It's been launched!
It has been launched. What's it heading towards then? No, really. Oh, was it that thing that just made a noise he was explicitly pointing out? Okay, that might make sense. Swear to God, this torpedo is changing dimensions on us. Went kind of fat to very, very long and thin.
It hit the air unit, but its safety system was on. That was close. But the air system isn't working. The pressure's dropping. There's a threat the big table could be flooded.
It took a big
damage
bonk.
immediately.
Why don't they have any defenses? For the same reason you don't have them at a petrol pump? Or normally you wouldn't. Give it a week and we'll find out in the UK. Is Poseidon just a bit too
Commander,
obvious a name for an underwater missile?
What?
Don't interrupt him, let him finish.
This is an ROV picture. The Poseidon could be launched at any moment. Someone is operating it from inside.
Nuclear terrorists?
How is the Poseidon missile launch code deactivated?
2 keys must be entered within the Sea Fox command room.
Has the SEAL team arrived yet?
The Coast Guard has arrived, but it'll be a while before the DSRV arrives. We don't have a minute to spare. Mayor,
the
you
fuck
were
are the
a SEAL Team
DSRV?
6 member, right? Didn't you have training in decoding nuclear missile launches?
Yeah, but...
I'm sorry, we don't have any
I'm a bit
time.
rusty, mate.
Get aboard the Sea Fox and take care of the situation. Go now!
But...
Your submarine should be able to dock with the Sea Fox. Just in case, I'll give you this. It's a standard weapons storeroom pass card. If something happens in the Sea Fox, use this to get a weapon. Good luck.
Who was it that was saying there was a lot of FMV in this game? Because they were not wrong. Kind of surprising considering this is all off of one disc so far, which makes me think, am I about to head in for a disc change? Also, I don't actually know how disc changing works on the Satiator. If anyone wasn't here at the start, I've got a thing that you basically plug into your Saturn, then you plug an SD card into it, and you can load entirely legally obtained disc images off of that instead of a disc. And these characters look like G.I. Joe. I mean, I don't know, I think even in the 80s, G.I. Joe action figures looked better than that. I don't think I don't know the answer to that, because I never had G.I. Joe action figures, I had Action Man. Not that G.I. Joe was unknown at the time, I think, but... yeah, somebody just made an absolute killing, making dolls for children, I guess. Good for them. Okay, weapons area first, because I do happen to remember where that is. Or I can get interrupted by a cutscene, that's fine too. Kim? Kim? Would you like to... Oh, Christ. So, we're going to take a little break here whilst I rest my voice and figure out what the fuck just happened. Yep, I'll run an ad break to hopefully make it so that people see fewer ad breaks trying to connect to this stream. So you may see that if you're not subbed. Possibly not the disc change. I feel like it would be more obvious than that. Like it would actually say on screen, here, put the other disc in, mate. Okay, I'm going to break for a little bit. We'll see you in a while. Right, so bad news, friends. I do not know what happened there. And couldn't get the Saturn to respond again. And furthermore, seems to be a pretty important part of the game right there, so I don't know how we would get around it. I am going to attempt something, but I will have to vamp in the meantime. Yes, I never did finish talking about what I'd been up to over the past week or so. There was the exact same one. Thought maybe I might have copied the wrong version over, but that doesn't seem to be the case. I'll try copying it over again just in case the old one is, or the one that's on there is a bit buggered. If that doesn't work, we'll just fuck around with some other Saturn games. Vamp away! Blow! Sorry, couldn't resist. Yes, that is the absolute dregs that my sense of humor will go to sometimes. And I'm barely even sorry. Yeah, so I actually did most of a day at the actual physical office where I work. It's a sort of trial thing that we're doing to see how we feel about, doing that sort of thing on a longer term basis. Which, could work out, could not. First one seemed to go pretty well, although there was the distraction of, hey, we've just moved to this office, let's go look at all the, well, not many shiny things, but, look around the office, get the tour, set up all our stuff, that kind of thing. So, very enjoyable day. I was kind of worried about a number of things, because, well, I haven't been out that much since the gestures broadly. Thank you for the internet hugs and cookies, Dee. But honestly, I think my main worry, apart from, catching the big COVID, was that I've gotten very used to just using my vape whenever I want. And I need to train myself out of that. I am better than I was. And I know I'm better than I was because I can go the entire day without having to switch the batteries out. Which is better than it was before. Okay. Copying is allegedly done, but the wee indicator light saying that stuff is happening on the USB device is still going. Oh well, just pull it out anyway. There we go. So, disadvantage to this is I saved a bloody long time ago. It's gonna be a long way to find out if this will actually work. Habits are indeed hard to get out of. I don't like that I have this habit, but it is true. Has it? And I was talking about this on Ian Lives' stream as well. Cause it is mostly habit at the moment. Like, I'm on the weakest level of nicotine. So it's, I mean, yeah, it could partially be still nicotine dependency, but not that much. Yes, I definitely made the save game file in 1994 and didn't just skip over the betting of the Saturn's time. Oh, maybe I'm not that far back as I thought. So I think we still need to find the lady. But yeah, the thing that helped me cut down on the vaping so much was just put it out of sight. I've not quite graduated to putting it in another room entirely, which would be ideal. don't remember them being this numerous around here. Okay. Now I'm starting to think this is, in fact, the completely wrong way. But we'll find out. Bullet. If bullet is. Now I've completely forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, I've not graduated to putting the vape in another room entirely, which probably helped quite a bit, because I am kind of lazy, so it would be like, want to vape, don't know if can be bothered getting up. That would probably help as well. It's just not a particularly pleasant thing for anybody else in the vicinity, I feel. It's arguably better than smoking, but especially given the gestures broadly, you don't really want to be going around making clouds and being like, hello everyone, here are the contents of my lungs. It's not good form. Bridge again. Another one of these. Very thankful that I can move whilst the gun is drawn. Very handy. Even if he is very timid in doing so. I still argue that what do you call it? The gunshots should be using up oxygen in the room, but I accept that I'm in the minority on that one. Okay, so this was not the way. Heck. Oh, that was some time wasted. And technically some bullets, but those seem to get refilled for free, so... I say that, it'll turn out later that, you know, you only get to use that item box like 3 times and then you're done. And I will have completely screwed myself. These old games are not beyond this kind of trickery. Oh, I can't skip that cutscene. Why didn't I think of doing that? But gotta play the sound effect in full. They paid good money for that sound effect, I guess. Yeah, I was mocking it earlier for having a very similar chimp sound as to what was heard in System Shock 2. But for all I know, there were very few sound effect libraries available with chimp noises in them back in the day. Where am I going for here? Try that. Get it done with more than one door opening noise, though. Especially if they're going to be that close together. So, blah, 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 blah. You're going to give me the key at last. You're going to move the big table. I'm going to give you your vacation time a week early. In fairness, I just dropped a base with monsters in it. Early vacation seems like the least I could do. Hey, pal. Ah, yes. Oh my god, there is actually reloading mechanics. Oh hey, this ain't prey. Monkey! Abandon humanity, return to monkey. Or chimp. It is not prey. I was just a shambles when I set up this stream, and therefore it still had the old stream info on it. And we discovered the doctor and the monkey. Oh, we've seen this cutscene before. We're trying to get back to the point where it crashed last time. In fact, you know what? I never have an excuse to do anything of this type. So, how do I... Right, there we go. we go. Figured 2 minutes is probably enough. Okay, I can't put swear words in the title. You can all guess what that word was meant to be. But yeah, prediction going for whether or not this will actually succeed. I think I went back here? Question mark? Dude. Oh no, that's just the empty room, isn't it? The breeding pool. No, fish fuck in this room. Let's get out. And it's not that one film with fish fucking that I don't remember the name of. Or anything else about the film. Just tell me, doesn't want to talk to us. Karen's locked her room, which is fairly sensible. Yeah, I probably could have made that prediction longer now I think about it, because there'll be a certain degree of running around whilst I remember what the hell I'm doing. Well, no, I remember what I'm doing, I just don't remember where I'm going. Or where I am. Who am I? What about you? What's the store? Other docking area. Been here already? You're optimistic, Summer. That's good, although that can still cut both ways as to the outcome expected. Only operates in an emergency, meaning you can only use it to save the game. I have emotes now. I've had emotes for a while. Not many, and honestly, they were a little ill thought out, but yeah, they've been there. I have faith in the game breaking as fast as it can. Yeah. Sorry, parents phoned. They were who phoned whilst I was on stream. Oh, I must have missed that because I had to go and set this up. They like doing that, don't they? I say that, my parents are at least, you know, cognizant of the fact that that might happen. Well, sometimes they'll text and say, oh, I didn't know if you were streaming or no. The same with my brother as well. Well, he also streams, and I'm going to take the opportunity to shout him out because nepotism. He usually streams on Thursday evenings. Maybe it was. Tried multiple times at work too. My parents have stopped doing that at least, because I have told them I'd really rather you didn't. It distracts me from doing the work. Oh, I think I've actually gone straight to where I was meant to go. Blimey. Yeah, Clancy, yeah, you got promoted here even though that's not a promotion, you spell your name wrong, blah blah blah. Raid your desk. Nope, raid from the other side. Oh, I actually got something. Just need some water first. Emergency Evacuation Committee. MI and DN, the two leading major investors of the big table, which, okay, 1.
It's a table.
2, terrible name. You need better naming of things. Water, the life giver. We're going to be, I'm pretty sure, loudly swearing at water by a certain point in this game. Or in your case, Iron Brew. Excellent. Did we just leave this party? Are you referring to the fact that I'm playing this again? Because if so, yeah, the game crashed. Where was I? Yes. Investors have been asking about the EEC, Emergency Evacuation Committee, for quite some time now, and whether or not it will indeed function. However, due to the limited budget we have, the EEC plan has been officially postponed, because of course it has. You organise these things in peacetime so they're ready for bad time. You don't wait until bad time and organise them. Not how it works. Well, your brother, thank you very much. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. I certainly do. Why don't I have an Iron Brew emote? It feels like it's been done to a certain extent, and it wouldn't feel right nicking somebody else's emote. Because there are other Scottish streamers. Other streamers are available. Now that I think about it, none of them have Iron Brew emotes. It's an Australian and a Danish guy. Therefore, the following have been assigned as temporary measures. 1. The cruiser I keep wanting to say Eldritch, but it's not. It's Eldridge. Eldridge of the US Navy Pacific Fleet. Okay, I'm back to speaking normally again. Will be the official relief ship if any emergency should occur. 2. Staff from the ERS will be on board the big table.
It's a table.
At all times. The ERS, or Emergency Rescue Service, is a civilian rescue squad founded by former US Army Green Beret Lieutenant Colonel Gabe Riley. That name is too long. Its members consist mainly of former military personnel. Don't know other streamers with an Iron Brew emote. Yeah, I guess. Don't know if I have a spare slot for that anyway. Also, really annoys me that I don't have more first level slots. You know, that you can get with a tier 1 sub. Because then I have to really pick which of my emotes is the bestest for the tier 1 position, and I think it's the Devlin Facepalm, but probably, arguably, the Flux Woo has more applicability. But last I checked, for even swapping those around in their slots is, you know, I have to delete one and re-upload it, and I cannot be fucked. Unlike public operated rescue squads, the ERS specialises in special scene rescues. For instance, they are recognised worldwide for their involvement in a plane crash rescue in the high altitude mountains in 1985 and an oil refinery plant explosion rescue in 1997. Just me, or do those C's have a little curl on them? No, I think that's something weird going on with the Saturn itself. The ERS has 32 stations in the US, all with rescue and first aid specialists. They are called in for all types of situations, civilian as well as federal. So that me. That my job. That what I do. Now what I need to remember and do is find a save point first. Because I don't want to do all that again. There's very many things. And I would like to do fewer of the things should the game crash again. Why did I go to the control deck? Well, if that's right. And it was right, yeah. Okay. Skip this. Torpedo got fired at the big air thing. I might remember the name of it one day. The thing that supplies air to the base. You know, if that's not supplying air, that does kind of put us in dire straits and all. But it didn't explode, it just went donk. Which is interesting interpretation of a torpedo, but there you go. Donk. It's like a boop, but it is also not a boop. Do the air. Can I just do that again? No. Probably has to wait a little bit. File has been saved. Huzzah. Now we'll find out if copying the same goddamn file over again made any difference. Funny thing is, there was 3 files. One was the .bin file, one was the .q file, and then there was one WAV file. Like, this game CD had 1 audio track on it. Though incidentally, it does explain why that Saturn Games folder takes up so much goddamn space if they're using WAV files. Other formats are available. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Yay! Cannot believe that worked. Oh, posture check, thank you very much. Considering I do that to you all the damn
Big hitter
time.
Mookie is safe at home.
In fairness, I have to make
we
sure
have
you're
to go
not
again.
catting on the couch.
What? How come we get all the dangerous jobs?
We don't have time to wait for the seals.
Stupid, yay!
But if it's nuclear terrorists, they would wipe us out with one missile.
Let's pray that doesn't happen.
Right, remind me never to set up a redeem for eating sour sweets on my stream, because I know exactly what's going to happen now. Oh, blimey, that's loud. So I need to board a nuclear submarine where there may or may not be monsters. I would love to see a villain with that arc, Willow. Just what's your plan here? Revenge? Maybe? I don't know. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Oh, here we go. Now we can get a nice close-up on this guy's face. Kind of. Anything to say for yourself? Hold on. Please be careful. Chief! Okay, this is about as good as we're gonna get, I think. Yeah, it does look like there's detail there, and if this were an emulator, I would bump up the internal resolution just to find out. Because you'd be surprised how much face detail doesn't actually make it. Oh, the sneeze! We got the sneeze! That reminds me, there was that prediction... Just prediction outcome, there we go. Outcome... The game did not shit the bed. Well, game... the majority thought that it was not going to crash. Well done, yous. Summer's the big winner there with 780 points. You can't bless him every time. This is a repeating animation. It's going to go on forever. But yeah, I'd certainly found that in PlayStation games. If you bumped up the internal resolution, there was more detail than you thought there would be, because most of it's obscured by the low resolution. Climb down the ladder? Oh, it is down the ladder. I thought it would be up. Summer's redeemed no cursing. I feel like I can pull that off. It should be fine. I'll have a regulator, so... There. Big air duct. Real air is flowing inside. That's not going to fill up with water later. He's redeemed hydrate. I'll let this play out.
ERS, what happened?
Everyone's dead from the strange disease. Hell, I might have caught it too.
There's a submarine at the hatch waiting for you.
What about you?
I have some things to do in the back.
Be careful. The air in a ship is dangerous from fires. Use the regulator when the air doesn't clear things up.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Australian man. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave here, apparently. Here, I feel cold. I don't know why he's from north of England all of a sudden. Oh, I feel cold. Strange disease. A virus, perhaps? I mean, given the situation, Will, I think 5 minutes was pretty good going when it came to the not cursing. Oh, box. Air grenade. Charred body. Oh, delightful. Is there anything I can do in here? Because I'm kind of limited on time, you know. Fire, it can no longer be used. Fair. Yep. Well, that was a waste of an air grenade. Oh, going. Did I go up or down before? Let's find out. Should be just enough time to see if there's a thing. Yes. Or trigger a cutscene. That happened because I didn't restore the air level? Or would that have happened anyway, I wonder? Scratches around his neck. Feel his key. Oh, officer's quarters, okay, fancy place. Fancy for, you know, a submarine. Right here, I wonder which sea they crossed. Oh, are you saying that because you can't read the chart? Nope, that wasn't it. For the officers, it's inoperative. Top on bullets. I mean, actually, yeah, for a room on a sub, that is pretty large. Where the hell's the door at again? There it is. Well, I seem to have pulled off the no cursing so far. I don't actually remember how long that's meant to take. But how'd this guy die when the air system's right heckin' here? That's my secret, at least. I just substitute heck for... I was gonna say swear words, but also just random other words. Absolutely hecked himself. Heck yourself before you heck yourself. That's just a wheel, that's not a door. He's stupid. Quite clearly. Oh, door. Fox key? Fox key? I wasn't paying attention. Ah, excellent. We've got a sub piloted by idiots. And yep, the trademark horny picture. Oh my god, I never even went and got my machine gun back on the main base. Need to start doing that in real life, as my best friend's baby will start to pick up on words soon. I don't want to accidentally slip. I did that while my friends were pregnant, actually. I just thought, I kind of need the time. I'll just start it now and get used to it. And it seems to have worked for the most part. I was going to jokingly swear there to say I hadn't even effing sworn once, but I have no idea if no cursing is still in effect. How long did I say that was for? 5 minutes. God. Useful. If you got anything to say about the decor? Nope. Kind of fine with that. I've got the regulator. Does it work? Is there a respiratory device? That's all it's telling me. And besides, I think the kids' parents will probably swear in front of them more than I will, so... Hi, pal. Yes. And that probably was the guy that was at the other end of this corridor. When I came down, or was it this one here? Find out. Because I don't remember, I have trouble figuring out where I am. And rhyming to a meter. Oh, hi. I mean, I could have just gone back down the ladder, frankly. Kind of a waste of ammo. Lurk. Okay, happy lurking. I never did put in a lurk command, so I've got absolutely no idea what to put in there. Well, enjoy your foods. We'll continue exploring the submarine. That sounds like fire. It is fire. Excellent. Fire, I take you to burn. I have no idea if that's the actual lyrics or not. Covers your HP a little. Hell, that's nearly all the way back up. 2 bites that was. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I set up timestamps on my chat so that I could figure out when I could shitting bastard fuck cunt curse again. Which is around about now. Burning furiously. Such angry fire. Can't advance any further. What if I tried though? I just plays the same cutscene. Okay. Down we go. I mean, considering this is an oxygen deprived area anyway, can't help but feel that's a bad room to be in. Charge me. Respiratory breather. I've forgotten the name of it. Regulator. Damn it. On. Oh, is that you Rick rolling in the summer? So 2004. Oh, it's a harpoon gun. I'm guessing. That's right. Wear a mask. You can see his agony. What, from his butt cheeks? How? You can't see his face. Oh, shit. Now I have no idea what I picked up. It was a thing. I got a thing. Fire extinguisher capsule. Oh, for brown fat. Yeah, I was just going for a joke. So that was an FMV of a door. Disk space well spent. Let's load the torpedo. It's large enough for an adult to enter. I'm sure that won't come up later. Also, gotta admire their approach to slow motion being to just play the same frame as before, but like 3 times in a row. Never gonna give you hellfire. I have to combine this with something else, because fire extinguisher capsule doesn't sound like enough on its own. That's you again. Put out a fire in a second. Oh, it's a grenade. Right. Oh, I know what to do then. Thing is, I don't know how you set the active grenade, if that's how it works, or if this button is just throw an air grenade. Throwing an air grenade into this room would be a terrible idea. There you go. Oh, hey, we saw this bit in the intro. The most badass looking firefighting you've ever seen in your life. And awkward post-processing effects. Not post-processing, just post. Just an explosion effect added on top of existing video. From his badge, he must have been a high-ranking officer. Albeit, charred one. I just took his dog tags for some reason. J Spader 1224. That's not going to be a password at all. More ladder. Can't get enough of ladder, especially ghost ladder. They're the best. Ladders I can walk through. Yes. Announcement room? What? This is where press releases are. Oh, hello, pal.
Are you okay? Are you the ship's captain?
Yes, I'm Dallas Silver, the ship's captain.
What happened here?
We picked up that thing. Have you seen the creature?
That thing?
We don't know who's been infected. Half the crew transformed.
One missile was launched, and now a nuclear warhead is being armed. Who's doing it?
Second in command. He crashed the ship into the Navy area and wants to blow up the big table with a missile. I tried to stop him.
Where is he?
Downstairs. I want to disarm the nuclear warhead, but I can't move. It's up to you. Here. It's the key to the officer's vault.
Ah.
Inside is the nuclear missile control key. With the key and the second in command's password, the vault will open. But only the second in command knows the password.
So, halfway there, whoa, etc. Get the name of the sub-commander. It's Michael J. Spader. I mean, we do laugh at bad passwords, but if that stereotype didn't exist, then a lot of these old games would be impossible. So, that'll go up. Nope, just down. So we'll go back to the safe, put in the key, obviously put in 1224. One with the mask, yep. Considering the Saturn's reputation for doing a terrible job with 3D, or being very difficult to do a good job with 3D. Excuse me, pal, I'm talking. Taking my mask off, just be with you in a second. There we go. Alright, you happy? No, he was not happy, but taking care of that now. This does seem to hold up quite well, especially considering like the main thing that would kill this stuff was lighting. If you see a game running at 60 frames a second, there's a kind of a good chance that it wasn't using lighting or it was faking it somehow. First. Yep, there we go. Hello. Why do they always get one spike outside of their head? Somehow I can't let that go. Yes, give me bullets for the machine gun I forgot to pick up. Damn it. I was so excited that FMV triggered. In fact, no. That FMV triggered and I moved to the next area. I didn't get the chance. Oh, heck, he actually got me. Come to think of it, I wonder if the, what do you call it? The first aid kits that get in that first room, I wonder if they're infinite as well. Bloody well, might be. They're just relying on the air running out and monsters being too present for you to do anything about it. To give the game all its tension. No difficulty setting either. So they're not relying on that. And the guy's disappeared. Like, completely disappeared. Oh, fucking hell. Hope I didn't have to know his password. I'm implying this is a boss battle as well. Okay, running. That works a lot better. Let me guess. Can I shoot him through that ladder? Can I shoot him when I'm completely and utterly missing as well? That's a pretty big factor. Oh, fuck off. What's the red one do? Resuscitation kit. Why do I get the feeling that's an extra life? Like, actually, I think it was called resuscitation something in Dino Crisis as well. Some kind of item that then, when you died, you would just get back up or move back a room or something like that. Don't bring up the bloody map. It's not useful right now. It is useful right now. Air grenade. Dang it. Can't help but feel this would be a lot easier with the submachine gun. Oh, we need to not die. I know there's a dedicated inventory button, but I never remember which button is which. I'm worried about throwing another air grenade, which, granted, it would not be wasted at this point. Anybody catch that? Captain Dallas. Part of his body is transformed grotesquely. The rest of it was just ugly in the first place. I read the title as What If Resi But Underwear? I'm not seeing anything that recalls for a change of underwear yet, Nevik. Also, hello, welcome in. Now we can shut down Zava Missile. Yeah, I remembered what the inventory button was. Like, if you can go into the menu or you can just press X. Hurry up. Missiles go back to sleep. Shut that down, but
what?
It's a fair reaction. Sub's fucked off, which, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to get off this thing very carefully. Wait, is it upside down now?
Chief, are you okay?
Chief! Voice acting's not the best. Anyone's just come in.
Yeah, I'm fine. What happened?
I'll save the details for later. If you don't escape quickly, C-Fox is going to fall into the trench. Stay, hurry!
It was indeed the 90s, Nevik. I joked earlier that this game was trying to copy Resident Evil, and I didn't realise that the bad voice acting was a mistake. Just like that Resident Evil, got a copy of the bad voice acting. Junction room to the outside. Can I not save the game here? Damn. Yeah, it is a fairly blatant one, I feel. Stop it! Don't open that door! And go up the slider instead. I mean, you've only got, what, a full 5 minutes? Just use up precious oxygen firing off a gun that makes an explosion out the front. Very dramatic music though, in fairness. Central passageway, that's... I think I've gone the wrong way. Nope. No, I think this could be progress. Could also be me misremembering and fucking up, but we'll find out. Come on. Ugh. Just, you're in my way, sir. And now you're not. Fix the problem. Well, shit, that was a waste of time. And bullets, which I cannot have many more left of. 13. By looking at the stream. So maybe I need to be more selective, and now I have 45? What? The stream, it was lying to me. Oh no, I have 45 for the harpoon gun I'm now wielding. Oh, those synth horns. Nothing like them. Thank Christ. Just had a thought. If the sub isn't attached, how the fuck am I getting out of here? Oh yeah, now I remember. Because we were blatantly told that the torpedo bay was big enough for a person. So that'll be how we do it. Wait, did we flood the ship? I think it happened when the sub slipped towards the edge of the cliff. We didn't do it on purpose. Oh, I thought we were going to fire ourselves out, but we're just leaving. I don't specifically know what gun I'm wielding, but it's not letting me wield the Glock underwater, put it that way. I'm guessing it's some kind of harpoon gun. Kind of nice that it automatically equips it when I go into a water area. I'll put the teeth away! Look, we can show emotions.
I guess I'm not as young as I used to be. The blast tank burst.
A sad ending for the Sea Fox. Millions of dollars down the drain.
Sound cop about it, certainly.
Are you okay?
I feel cold all
yeah.
of a sudden.
I wonder if he is going
Shark.
to transform.
Mission accomplished and returning.
This is Big Table. The CCD area pool cannot be used because
It's
of
a
the
table.
DSRV.
Wait a minute!
You have to go do mod duty. Okay, DD. Do your duty.
No way! The MI area
Do have
is
fun.
in the opposite direction. What are they thinking?
It's far, but oh well.
Oh well.
I'm going to accelerate. Hold on.
It's a sex big table. Whee! Yeah, that guy's turning. And it's not as if these two have not seen somebody turn into a monster. But really, They should have seen this coming. Nice Twinkie. Oh my god, Nevik, you can't just call people Twinkies. You know, I don't think that's a derogatory term anywhere, so if it is, I apologize. I
I'll
used
go
it
first
without
and take a look
realizing.
around.
You stay here and get eaten. Doesn't even look at him. Oh. Oh, I know that claws need to come out, but something about the fingernails. Oh crap, he's gonna survive, isn't he?
Ah! Chief, help, Chief!
Chief!
Okay!
No, pretty sure he's dead. No! Ketchup everywhere. He did. In fairness, that was more effort than I expected, with like the hands going down and clearing the blood. Did he just sink the sub while he was at it? Burial at sea. Of course the black guy dies. Does it count if the black guy is the first of the main cast to die, but not the first person in the film to die? I don't know the nuance of that trope. And yeah, twink is kind of what made me think of other terms that Twinkie might be used for, but I didn't know if twink and Twinkie were interchangeable. Oh, bloody bugger. He just looks determined, he doesn't look surprised at all. Main cast. Okay, yeah, tropes in effect then. Ah yes, add the motion blur for when you meant to make a shot slow-mo and forgot. I hope I can just exit the room, because otherwise probably not going to have enough ammo. Well, maybe if it's a regular enemy I'll be fine. But either way. Wait. Ah shit, I'm not even on the place with the submachine gun. And I got hurt for no good goddamn reason.
Yes.
This is Clancy. Are you okay?
It just looks like he's face palming.
Okay. One of my men has died.
He's dead. Gotta get checked out by one of the monsters.
Well, the SEAL team has arrived.
Is that so?
I know it's tough, but try to return to the CCD area as soon as possible.
That's been his most believable voice acting line so far.
Roger.
Mayor, thanks to you, we're safe from nuclear danger. Well done.
Oh. Wait. This meant to be the safe area? Because it not. No safe. Oh, hi. Oh, bots. Yeah, well, I'll need to go ahead and first aid. And again. Perfect. What's the time? Runaway o'clock. Not Runaway the game series. It's never, ever time for that. Well, at least we got bullets. But we are going to have to switch to the... Wait. Wait, no. What are you doing? What are you doing to me, game? Oh, the timer on screen, right. That's until... I don't think it's really a timer. It's the oxygen levels in the room. So I'm probably going to switch over to my rebreather in a minute. There we go. I'm just straight up not allowed to go that way. I thought I was in for like an arena fight or something. But apparently not. Sprinkling of air left in here, so... Mask for that. So I was saying earlier, I think that's where this game is looking to be. That's the difficult part of the game. Because I can fill up my ammo for free. And as far as I know, I may even have infinite health items. So the difficulty comes from areas without oxygen. And me dealing with that, whilst also trying to deal with the rest of this bullshit. The unique premise, to be sure, but I don't think it carries quite the quite the same panic as your Resident Evils will dole out to you. I'm just filling up the first aid kits. Oxygen is a sometimes treat, indeed. Well, you managed to eke out an entire Twitch series out of that. I'll just get some water before I read this. You know, I'm surprised it took that long for the joke to come up. Okay. Researcher's Diary, March 31st. Especially federally funded closed area insecticide research project Break Nest. Okay, we've figured out what happens here. Has again hit a wall. Still haven't been able to find a formula that isn't harmful to humans. We're in the final stages of testing the two new drugs, Drug A and Drug B. The fucking imagination on these people. Big table, Drug A, Drug B. Official names will remain confidential. Oh, is that your excuse, aye? Yeah. Wrong with a good code name, Jesus. That MI has developed. However, we are getting experimental results we never thought we would get. They shat all their lungs out. The fumes of the new insecticide are extremely harmful, possibly deadly to humans. 2, it turns out it is not so effective against insects. You had 2 directives. Don't harm humans, do harm insects. And you fucked it up as badly as you possibly could. This disappointing result. It is not from miscalculation, but from an unexpected chemical reaction. The mixture ratio of the 2 drugs will remain confidential. To hide our embarrassment, we have defined the characteristics of Drug B itself as the fault. Drug B will have to be disposed of. As for Drug A, we have found it has a positive potential. It has positive potentials for an insecticide, and we will continue our experiments. I will have to discuss with Dr. Weisberg what our immediate priorities are for the moment. Not dying, Pedro. Shit, I looked away too quickly to catch his name. And we just got Chemical A. That also Drug A? Some difficult technical terms are written on the back. You know these SEAL teams, they just don't know shit about, pharmaceuticals. You know that old stereotype? That one. Got my fill of first aid kits, that's fine. I'm starting to wonder if that room is actually out of oxygen, or if that's filled with Drug B. There we are. Laboratory. Oh, cutscene.
ERS! I'm saved! I couldn't get out of here because of the laser lock.
How do you unlock it?
Make it so that the laser can be seen. There's always a way to beat technology.
How?
The fastest way is insecticide spray. There should be a manual somewhere that we made.
Stay here.
Really,
until
that's
I
your
start
first
up
thought?
The air system.
Insecticide that might have caused this entire problem? Also, how did I get in here without a laser lock bypass? Although, on that note of ways to bypass, on the note of ways to bypass technology, I never get a chance to use this sound quote.
Well, one good thing about automated systems, you can confuse the fuck out of them.
Do love that quote. Looks like they're exchanging emails. Not really the time, and first one just says ASL. So does the second one. I don't think there was much of a conversation going on there. Let's ignore it. The device to mix chemicals. If you have chemicals, you can mix them here. Am I gonna make more of this monster drug? I don't want to make more of this monster drug. It seems like a bad way to go. But yeah, this is turning out to be very heavily Resident Evil inspired. A pharmaceutical company that has caused all this mess. We'll try this. I'm pretty sure where I came from. Might be a path that I forgot to go down. And there's a pal. I do like how those ones go down quicker. It's incredibly convenient. Where are we? Kind of looks like there should be an exit to the left there, but no, it's just those pillars that are making it look like there's a hole in the wall. But they're not. No hole. E-pool, which for reasons previously pointed out is not a sound idea. Nope. And I'm getting more scan lines on the footage than I thought I would. If you didn't catch my light gun stream a while ago, I have a fairly ridiculous setup where I have a console going into a device that splits the SCART signal two ways. One goes to my CRT telly, ow, and one of them goes to the SCART to HDMI device, which goes to my capture device, which goes to my PC. Can you hit him? No, he's dead. That's fine. It looked like he was still moving, but he was just dying. Okay. Level 1 junk key. Guess what I don't have? That thing I just said. So yeah, it's one, it's a bit convoluted, and two, you're splitting an analog signal. You're gonna lose something. No real clean way to do it. Hello there, Rizalka. Thank you very much for the sub. Very appropriate for this game, actually. You know, I only put in that alert because I couldn't think of anything else thematic for subscriptions. So I thought, sub. There's a point-and-click adventure involving a sub. Make your own Dom jokes here. So that's how that happened. Oh. So tired. Have you gotten yourself up early again? And is it for work or is it just because? Yes, please do get enough rest. When you can, because I know work has been a touch on the crazy bastard side. Right, let's check this map again. And I've gone straight back to the E-pool because I cannot help myself apparently. You know what? This guy's going down. I've had it. Been here too many times to deal with him again. So, Rizalka, you'll be delighted to know that this game has atrocious voice acting. Oh, we're still struggling with the time zone change as well. Yeah, that might well do it. Off to the office tomorrow morning to meet a big honcho from the US. Oh. That could be interesting. That could also be terrifying. As I was saying earlier, I did go into work for the first time. To actually work, because I'd been to the old office to just like help pack up some stuff. That wasn't a proper work day. And then I went in again recently to just get set up and be showed the new office, which also wasn't a proper work day. Oh, you know, you saw the red spray. They done it. Fair dues, seems like it would be up their alley, and I'm pretty sure Slow Beef is, you know, at least something of a Saturn aficionado, so seems like it would be in his wheelhouse. Right. Hug the wall on the right. I've already been in here, I'm pretty sure, but you know, maybe I will just try using the chemical in that machine, and maybe it'll turn out the other one's here, except I'm in the wrong room for that. I can't pick up any more first aid kits, but I can sure as hell use one. There we go, full again. I don't know if I'm meant to get a lot closer to dying because of lack of oxygen, but I've got nowhere close so far. Rich beef sausages. That what slow means in your native tongue. God, I remember one time working a bar, I swear I had like a full 5 minutes of conversation with a guy who was asking for slow gin. You know, S-L-O-E. And I'd never heard of it, so I just heard S-L-O-W. And we were not communicating across generations, put it that way. Oh. If I just talk to him again. Fuck's sake. Beef and Dairy Network podcast reference. I'm not going to get that one, unfortunately. Okay, can't do anything with this, but I have something I can do now. Where's the junkyard again? Last, you must get up and leave. It's in office for the entire week because of the newness of the system. Oh, hell. Well, but you have Friday off. That's better than not having it off, but still kind of heck. Okay, good luck. Have as much fun as is possible in such a situation. And thank you for dropping by with your sub. Please appreciate. Seriously, I do need better labeled maps, because I can't do this. I can't navigate in my old age. Also, we're about to run out of oxygen in this corridor, but it just means I'll put the rebreather on. And back to the E-pool. God fucking damn it, Rizalka. Can we retire that one, please? Right, junk room. Junkhead room. Oh, that's just where we were. Yep. Oh, there's 2 elevators. Okay, this could be worth a try. I've just gone up the same elevator both times and not noticed. That would be very... That would be very me. I... Fucking... Okay, maybe I go down the stairs and try the elevator at the other end. Yep, right back fucking here again. Happy to have one last moment with it. Always say with love. I know. Come on. Yes, back on with the mask. 'Cause I fucked around for too long. And the oxygen went away. Oh, that is exactly the place I needed to go. Not even within a room that was over there. It was that door. Okay, so we find a chemical and we head back up. How dare the oxygen go away? I know it didn't just wait around for me. There we are. But as pointed out previously, oxygen is a sometimes treat. Or it is if you're playing Pulsar. Ah, crap. Need to put on my mask and get my gun out at half the animation speed. Oh, one shot took care of him. Alright, I'll take it. Let's try left first. I like how it forgets about the slow-mo during the fade out. Did you see it? It just went back up to full speed. Well, you just look grumpy like you're in a waiting room. You just look fed up. Look like you're waiting to talk to the manager. Air grenade, yay! Air grenade, yay! Seen a pattern. Christ, this game loves to shower you with items. Oh, it's for Man Pedro again. Hi Bob, let's have another poker game tonight. Couldn't get much sleep after last night's game. By the way, that insecticide doesn't work. Guess it's start from scratch. Guess that'll keep me locked up down here for a while. Just remember that the mixing ratio of the two substances for making the insecticide is the same as your birthday. No wonder it's bad. Now we have to find out a birthday. The Brazilian stallion. Oh no, I hate you now, Pedro. You're probably wondering how I know your birthday. I know you have a picture on your desk with the date written on it. Well, I'll see you tonight. If you're not too chicken, that is. So there's a picture. 10:25. Might as well write it down just in case I forget it. It's surprisingly hard to find a pen in this house. Get used a hell of a lot. And this one clearly doesn't get used enough at all because I can't get any goddamn ink out of it. Oh dear. I had a notepad around here somewhere, I don't know what. Ah, there we go. Now, of course, didn't tell me which way around the chemicals were. I can't help but feel it's a little bit cheap that they're going with the birthday as a code thing twice. In about the space of 1 hour, frankly. Anyway, that guy's grumpy and unhelpful. Although I will talk to him on the way back because that's previously burned me. What have we got? Take the lock? Of course, why not? Why wouldn't I? What's this? Mailbox. You gonna get a shotty gun? I would like a shotty gun. Trash disposals. Chemical treatment room. Which one is that? Trash disposal below. Trash is compressed for disposal. Don't tell me this is going to be one of those crane grabber type puzzles. That probably involves a lot more 3D than this game is willing to do. Door locked to chemical treatment room. Gotta find it out here. Oh, for fuck. That lasted long. Well, hope he didn't have any extra dialogue for me to hear, because I ain't getting it now. I didn't leave anything on the seat. So yeah, don't know. People do not last long. Unless the plot calls for it, because it was that guy we met on the sub right at the start who lasted for me the whole time in that sub, got back to the tiny sub, I forget the name of, and it doesn't matter because it's at the bottom of the ocean now. And then he transformed. Oh, do fuck off. Oh my god, have I finally found out what drop bears look like? I don't think there's any Australians in the chat to confirm. I am confused by these noises, I have to say. I don't know which one's getting hurt, which one's attacking, which one's... it needs a wee... no idea. Yeah. Although the game also turned around for me, I do appreciate that. I see ya. Probably figure out how big the magazine is at some point, because I feel like that's going to bite me at some point. I don't even know if I can manually reload. Certainly not from this menu. Do it from here. No idea. No idea if I put in a new one or not. Plus side, I get to save at last. Yay! I kind of wanted to know what was in the middle of that room, and now I'll never know. This is the chemical treatment room. Yay, I have chemical. Why the fade to black? Why was that needed? I feel that's one situation where, you know, back in the day, you would have got away with that. You would have got away with an item just randomly disappearing. Not randomly. You pick it up, and then suddenly it's not in the world anymore. It's fine. So I need the level 2 junk key to go into there. And I'll presumably end up there. Let's times that. debating whether to carry on or not. Like, because my voice is getting a bit worn out. And I'm actually going to be seeing people tomorrow, so having a voice for that would help. Otherwise, I will just have to carry a whiteboard around. Okay, I'll find out whether I am actually making the insecticide with these chemicals, like I suspect I am. And I'll call it quits after that, I think. Yes, yes, we know how an elevator looks. There we go. Okay, so if it's low oxygen, it's just a red warning light. It's not going to be like the room is filled with yellow. So those rooms that did look greeny yellow were probably filled with monster making insecticide. Drug A and B, or as they are known to only the researchers who created them. I don't know. Given the imagination we've seen on display so far, it would not surprise me if that was the genuine answer. Okay, so use this now. How do I interact with this? It looks like you failed. Wow. But I'm gonna fail if you make me pick a number this way. I swear to God, it got to 9 and stopped. Not on. Not what I meant to make at all. Oh, yeah, I've definitely made the insecticide. Failure is not allowed, apart from when it is. Of course. Right, your turn then. Actually, no. Fuck you, I can't be bothered. Your transformation was so rote it does not warrant my attention. Where did those extra 7 of oxygen come from? Are you missing? Seriously? Supposed to be SEAL teammate. Okay, yeah, actually. So heal myself up, why not? Elevator. And go down. And then I go into the room where the cage was coming down on the door. I believe that is where the insecticide needs to go. That splorch sound. It's not as bad as the ring on Dreamcast. That is the ultimate in bad comedy sound effects. Which I don't think was actually meant to be comedy. You could just... Okay, maybe nobody smokes down here because of the oxygen implications, but... Because that's what I want out of a security system. For it to just stop working for a second or two on a regular interval. Sounds like the climax into a... Oh, Jesus. The way they fly backwards upon death. I think we climax differently. But fair enough, each to their own. This game is one hell of a drug, yeah. Administration room for experimental animals. Oh boy. Oh, mate, you're not Cerberus, but you're giving it a damn good go. And I'm out of fucking ammo. Fuck. 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 Okay, mild panic here. Oh, just off to a nice relaxing passageway. With no oxygen. Up the ladder, why not? What's up there? Yeah, I do kind of appreciate that it tells you where you're going to, where you're going from. And he spawns him facing a wall. What's in here? Genna's room? Genna's room? Genna's? Cutscene's room?
John,
What are you
what's
doing
happened
here?
to the big table?
There was an accident. And you?
I couldn't get out because of the air system damage. Look at this. I found this cell from one of the creatures. And this is a mouse's cell with the creature's cell implanted.
I don't think you should have done that. I think that's only going to lead to bad things.
What is this?
The creature cell is transforming into the mouse cell at an unbelievable speed.
Transforming?
Right. This cell transforms into other living things and copies their original characteristics. I've never seen anything like this.
Copies?
I've seen it.
Like
A
head
human
spikes?
turning into a creature.
The transforming cell eats the original cells at a high speed and eventually takes over the body.
Is there anything that can stop it? It must have a weak point.
Something has to be done, but there isn't enough data.
Will it turn out he's infected?
I have had this cold since last night.
Cold? Have you been attacked by a creature? Any other symptoms besides a cold?
I've been attacked a couple of times. Really, no
Oh,
other
my speech has been affected. Oh no, wait,
Can I
I
draw
always
some
sounded
blood?
like this.
Am I being taken over, too?
I don't know, but it just hit me that you've been attacked and haven't changed. If you don't change, we may have a lead.
If you don't change. Oh, fucking hell.
I'll let you know the results.
Gotta wonder how...
And what are you going to do?
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I have to
Foreign
get back to
writing
the
team might get that
CCD
wrong.
area.
But everyone down the chain
Okay,
of command
but
got
to
it
get
wrong
out of
as
this
well.
area, you have to go through the net lock system.
And how do I do that?
You need the help of an MI area researcher. If you could operate the air system, I could help you. But we can't go out because there's no air.
Right. Oh. What about the chimpanzee?
Anthony? I can't find him. I'm worried.
Anthony, no! Right, so I need an IC chip for that thing. Reader's memo. It seems it parasites only on mammals. Technically a fine sentence, I think, but it tripped my brain up. Duplicates itself. Signs. Very much like the common cold, infects the brain at a very fast pace, can be found by blood tests. Multiplies at an explosive speed, spreads from host to host. If exposed to the outer world, an estimated 264 hours, 11 days, is all it would take to wipe out all the mammals on the planet. Jesus Christ. Should I contact Captain Clancy and have him stop the Deep Blue project right away? Oh, really? Which project is this? Does not parasite on subjects that are infected by other viruses, example, influenza virus. So why was she surprised about anything that just happened? She was like, oh, you've been attacked by these creatures, but you're not infected. Did she only just write this memo? Weakens dramatically when exposed to oxygen. Possible weakness. So monsters will be easier to kill if room is oxygenated. That could be good to know. Right, now where the hell was I? Because got a bit of a lack of ammo here, and I would rather that not be the case. That's gone. Yep. Also need to recharge this thing. Maybe the game is about to get harder. Oh, there's more stuff down here. I just ended up going up the ladder first. Yes, Nevik, please don't changed. Where did I come in again? This is the apartment area? The fabled apartment area we weren't allowed into? Well, it's oxygenated wherever it is. Hey! Oh boy, someone else is going to turn into a monster in 3.5 seconds. Monsters aren't functioning. Give me items before you die.
What's wrong? I was bitten by a mouse that came out of the ventilation and got sick. What do you want?
I want to repair the air system.
I just threw away the old IC in the junk area. If we have it, the air system can be fixed. Here.
I'll be right back.
That'll be behind the level 2 door. Don't turn into a monster.
Not even at gunpoint. There are creatures all over the place out there.
Well, I'm pointing a gun at him and he ain't moving, so, you know, his word's worth something at least. I wonder if I'd even need to go and open the junk 2 door. The junk level 2 door before he'll turn. Thinking no, I could be surprised. I am surprised. Take the opportunity to talk to him a second time because that's not gonna last. I bloody well know it. Okay, so. What were you again? Administration room for experimental animals. I think this is on the right track. At least it gives us some iframes when you're removing the mask. That is a kindness. Yes, let's recover your HP a lot, and the red one is resuscitation. Oh, well, that was easy. That wasn't. Goddamn hubris getting in the way again. Back to the junket area. Or storage. Whatever. Oh, god damn it, this isn't what I wanted at all. Well, it kind of is. Bullets! Of course, it's full of insecticide now, so I just have to be extremely careful about what I do here. Okay. Hopefully I will remember what I'm trying to do here. Because I think this game's about 5 hours or so. I don't think... Yeah, but it's about 5 hours, so could come back to it. get even more terrible voice acting, although sadly it's slightly improved since the opening. Which is a weird foot to put forward, in all honesty. Oh. Can't save it, this one. Well, that makes it awkward, I guess. Don't think there was one up the stair either. Oh, shit. Guess we're going to the level 2 junk place door. And chat disconnected for some reason. Interesting. Go away, you're a bad pupper. Very the baddest of puppers. That's not the right way. That is not how we junk. Hopefully the chat's still working, considering I got a random welcome to the chat room message just sitting there. Got an exclamation mark and everything, so it's, you know, really bringing me back to the 90s with that. And Nivik says, oh well, and that proves that the chat is working. Thank you very much. Junk area, clean room. Well, if filled with water isn't clean, then I don't know what is. Go to the left first, why not? Kind of looks like there's something in there that I can save with. And possibly also something I have to shoot. Well, there was one of those. God fucking damn it. Through there is just the control area. So yeah, out of here and straight onwards, I think. Actually, I'm just gonna stand up for a second because parts of my back are not happy right now. I'm well aware of how long I've been sitting down for. Nope. Okay, so how's this laid out again? Right into a ladder. Okay. Another passageway for us to make our escapade. Actually, I think it was in this room. Oh boy, it did not know how to handle all those polygons at once. Can I had it in my mind this was the broken one. I don't know why. God, it is legitimately slowing down. They're just doing their hoppy hops. Special processing room. That'll be absolute terror, isn't it? Yay! Got to do. Else useful. Big lump of metal. Excellent. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is take out those dogs. I will do a sev. And then we'll find somebody to raid. That seems to be the polite thing to do around these parts. I was worried that thing would be too much health, that some of it would get wasted, but it would seem not. Also, these dogs can't aim for shit. Neither can I sometimes. Oh no, 3 models at once. Literally all we budgeted for. awesome. That's mean. And rude. Yeah, I think that was a this doggy died noise. They are bad puppers, so it's okay. This is handling 3 models on screen at once. No, this is handling... Maybe it's 4 models that's the problem. There we are. I can't wait to come back and find out which other FMV this game shits the bed. Ugh. Okay, screen of end. See which channels get recommended to me. I don't know. Nothing that immediately strikes me as matching up.
I will heal.
Who else is actually online? Because when you click the button of give me a list of people to raid, it does not necessarily, you know, give you everyone who you follow who's online. Weird. I mean, it's becoming a weird form of tradition, but I'm thinking just raid Scarfulu again. Oh, there's seemingly nobody around that I know who seems to fit the bill. So we'll just go for blatant cronyism. And they're playing Cruelty Squad, which is an incredibly garish, immersive sim type game. Looks absolutely bizarre, and I frankly need to... Wait. Said it was going to raid, and then it stopped saying it was going to raid. Why? Why would you do this? Try setting this up again. Oh, it's because I clicked away from this window. I forgot that was how it worked. Alright, well, when you get in there, say hello, be polite. If Cruelty Squad is not your thing and you want to bomb out at that point, then fair enough. I don't think I can safely say that game's for everyone. But I'm willing to take a look, and Scarfulu is nice. So, thank you for dropping in and watching. Thank you very much, Willowaz, for the raid. Thank you very much, Louisalka, for the subscription. And that's all I can think of to say. Bye now.